Mike Tyson says that Canelo Alvarez needs to stop picking opponents and fight the Charlos and other people like Benavidez. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. So we got some interesting news as Hall of Famer, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson, says that Canelo Alvarez, I'm tired of seeing him fight lackluster opponents. He needs to fight the Charlos and other opponents as well and fight the best of the best. Well, here's my take on this. I think Mike Tyson is absolutely right. I think it's about time that Canelo Alvarez fight the best of the best. We seen Canelo Alvarez, even though he struggled with foot movement, he still has the skill set to cut you off in the ring and stuff like that. But we have to say now that Canelo Alvarez has faced adversity with a slick boxer in Caleb Plant. We know that Canelo Alvarez has somewhat of a history record with not fighting black fighters, which Canelo Alvarez did beat some black fighters. I'm not going to knock him for that. He did fight black fighters that was slick, but he hasn't not fought the highly skilled black fighters that was slick, like in a Demetrius Andre and Jermall, Charlo, and stuff like that. But with that being said, Mike Tyson, he's getting tired of Canelo Alvarez cherry picking opponents. He even said it out of his own mouth. We have audio footage that Mike Tyson even said he needs to stop picking the opponents and fighting Charlo and Benavidez and all these other opponents. I think Canelo Alvarez can do whatever he wants at this point. Canelo Alvarez doesn't have to fight these guys. If Canelo Alvarez chooses to retire today, y'all couldn't say nothing because he's already accomplished. Canelo Alvarez is already a Hall of Famer. But I can see where a diehard boxing fan like Mike Tyson come from, saying that Canelo Alvarez should fight the best of the best. I agree with Mike Tyson. Canelo Alvarez, I truly believe nobody's going to beat him at this point. I had Arthur Benavidez having a slim chance of beating Canelo Alvarez. I don't even see Arthur Benavidez beating Canelo Alvarez because Canelo Alvarez is defensively sound, sets up a combination beautifully, can cut you off in the ring, and he can hurt you from the well. And Canelo Alvarez also had an interesting tool in his toolbox. He'll break you down before he knock you up from the top. And Canelo Alvarez is a gruesome body puncher. But I can understand where the point from Mike Tyson coming that Canelo Alvarez needs to choose his opponent, because Canelo Alvarez, we want to see you fight these guys, because I truly believe that you can beat a Jermall Charlo. I truly believe that you could beat a David Benavidez. You can beat all these guys. It's just, we know you have 57 some fights, and you got a lot of miles on your legs, but Canelo Alvarez, you are a special fighter. You can go all the way up to 60 something fights. You can stop at 65 something fights. Fight these guys, get them out of the way, and maybe people will stop just crediting your name, not fighting the best of the best. But at 21 years of age, Canelo Alvarez was fighting some big names, but they was all out of their prime. And we can't say Canelo Alvarez didn't fight the big names now, because he has fought all of them when he was really a young man. But when he started getting up into the 30s, we start seeing him slip up a little bit, start fighting opponents that we know he could have beat and stuff like that. But we gotta stop discrediting Canelo Alvarez for his accomplishment. I'm a Canelo Alvarez fan. And Canelo Alvarez, guys, I made a video a month ago, and Canelo Alvarez said he's going to fight Jermall Charlo. Your time is coming. Canelo Alvarez said he's going to fight all these guys. So Mike Tyson may say he's cherry picking now, but Mike Tyson, Canelo Alvarez even stated out of his own mouth, look, I'll fight Benavidez. I'm gonna fight all these guys. Y'all can arguably say that Canelo Alvarez, he did petition for the vacant WBC belt, and David Benavidez says that Canelo's been ducking him. Well, what if Canelo might see you just not ready for him? Because I truly believe that Canelo knocks you out within 8 rounds or early, because you think by throwing a lot of punches, coming straight for a fighter like Frankenstein's going to overwhelm Canelo. Yeah, you might hurt Canelo, but Canelo's going to hunt you down and knock you out. And I'm telling you, Benavidez getting there with Canelo Alvarez, he's going to get knocked out. That's just point blank and simple. He's going to get knocked out. But the point of the matter is, Mike Tyson says that Canelo Alvarez is cherry picking opponents. He needs to fight the absolute best of the best. He needs to fight Charlo and other opponents like Benavidez, Arthur Benavidez, and so on and so forth. Well, I can agree with Mike Tyson, but at the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez can do whatever he wants, because he's undisputed, and he's about to be close to clearing out the super middleweight division, and his only target left is Benavidez, which I truly think he'll knock out. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.